Good morning, people. Welcome to the show. It's the Gooner Tokes with me, Tokes. And we got a bit of bad news dropping yesterday about Kai Havertz. He is out for a little bit with a muscle injury. We cannot catch a break. Seriously, the guy comes back playing really well, looks like the missing link, and goes and gets himself injured. And he's going to miss a couple of games, starting with the big game later today against Brentford. Gonna get into it in a second, but before I do that, you know what to do, people. Like, if you're new here, subscribe, and don't forget to share this video. Okay, so Kai Havertz is out. He is not going to be making the game later on today, and he's probably not going to make the game against Spurs either. And who knows after that? It's such bad luck for him. He has looked so good since he came back, scoring goals, getting assists, linking play, forward thinking, just everything that we were missing. Unbelievable that he goes and picks up an injury, and it's just typical, isn't it? I thought we were going to be able to have a really strong team out and really go at Brentford later. So obviously now we're going to have to rethink that. Ødegaard is still a doubt. Saka's still a doubt. Trossard is still a doubt. Arteta dropped his interview yesterday and gave us a little bit of an update on the medical situation. So things are looking a little bit shaky in the attacking areas of the team. So I guess Eze is going to be the one that has to step in tonight against Brentford. I mean, not a bad player to have to bring in, but obviously Eze hasn't really hit the heights that we all thought he would so far this year, barring that fantastic game against Spurs where he scored a hat-trick. So he needs to come with that mentality. Listen, Eze, if Havertz is out and Ødegaard ain't fit, and he's not really been on great form either, you got to lay down a marker. You've got to grab this spot, and you've got to show that you shouldn't be dropped. This is Eze's best chance to try and really establish himself as the first choice in that position, because we ain't got nobody else. And Eze is a quality player. I love him. He just hasn't been able to show the best of himself since he's been at Arsenal. Like I said, apart from that phenomenal performance he had against Tottenham. So I don't know what we're gonna do. But what do you think? Drop me a note in the comments. Let me know who you think should step in to fill that void. I really think Eze is the only option. Don't forget Merino is out injured as well. My days! As soon as we get all our defenders back, our forwards start falling down. And it's the same thing year after year. Why do we always get injuries in one area of the pitch? Can it not just be spread around a bit, one here, one there? Does it always have to be all or nothing in terms of the areas where you're getting players injured? This is ridiculous. I mean, if we look at the worst case scenario, that Saka, Ødegaard and Trossard miss out, I did my preview yesterday, but I'm going to have to rethink things now. So we're going to have what? Martinelli, obviously Gyökeres, Madueke, and then Eze. That's got to be the attacking four. So Declan Rice is going to have to do a lot of work in supporting the attack. You know what I mean? And Zubimendi, he's going to have to pull out one or two of his special goals because it's going to be a difficult game later against Brentford. And missing Kai Havertz is just not the news we all wanted late last night / this morning. Do you know what I mean? It's just so flipping annoying. Kai Havertz, I love that guy. And he got so much stick when he first moved from Chelsea, and unwarranted in my opinion, and he's proved everybody wrong. He's shot up those doubters, and it's just a shame that his season is getting interrupted again. Hopefully it's not a long-term injury. Hopefully it's something he can shake off relatively quickly. It seems like it's only going to be for a couple of weeks, 2 to 4 weeks, but still that's a long time at this stage of the season when 2 or 4 weeks a title can be won or lost. So missing him is just really, really ridiculous. I mean, my God, City are missing all their defenders and we're missing all our attackers. Maybe that's the most even thing you can say about this situation, but it's just annoying as heck. Havertz was looking good, Just frustrating. So we're going to have to hope we don't get any more injuries in that area of the pitch. Eze's going to have to step up, like I said, and show that he deserves to be in the starting 11. Yo, you're playing for Arsenal, the club of your dreams. Step up, grab the bull by the horns, Eze, and dominate these lot later. It's going to be a tough game against Brentford. Like I said, I did my preview, but I think it's going to be a close one, especially now that Havertz is out. It's going to be nip and tuck because Brentford are they know how to play football and they're an aggressive team as well, and they're a big team. So we can't be carrying any passengers in the game later. Everybody's got to be up for it. Everybody's got to be focused and ready to go at Brentford and be on the front foot and get the goals and win the game, because City laid down a marker yesterday in terms of their result against Fulham. So we got to respond. We got to do the same. And hey, we've been here before. Injuries, players missing, and we've always managed to come through it of late. So hopefully we can do that again tonight. And then we have FA Cup game at the weekend. We can rotate for that, and then we got Spurs, so we'll see what happens for that. Oh no, we got Wolves before Spurs, so we'll see what happens with that game. But I think we can, we should be able to manage the Wolves game and the Spurs game with a different squad, moving some players about. But today is, I think, the toughest game of the three, so we've got to go as strong as we can, and everybody's gonna be focused for it. But what a blow losing Kai Havertz. Look, I'm gonna see you later doing another video. Let me know what you think about this whole Kai Havertz situation. And Jim Ratcliffe has been talking some nonsense. I think I'm gonna do a video about that in a second. But hey, you know what to do. Smash that like button, people, and share this video. And don't forget, if you're new here, subscribe. I'll see you later on, people. Have a great day. Peace. Bye.